What if I told you that one of the most creative foods in the world is the humble hot dog? Seriously, today we're going on a global tour that's going to completely change how you see this street food classic. Let's jump in. Okay, when you think hot dog, what comes to mind? Probably a sausage in a bun, right? Maybe a little ketchup, a little mustard. Simple, classic. But is that it? Is that really as good as it gets? Yeah, you might want to think again, because we're going to show you how street vendors across the globe have taken that basic idea and just run with it, turning it into a canvas for some seriously mind-blowing creations. All right, first up, we're kicking things off in the Americas. And the rule here is pretty simple. More is more. From the US-Mexico border down to Brazil, the hot dog is, well, it's a maximalist masterpiece. Our first stop takes us right to the border of Mexico and Arizona. This is the home of an absolute legend, the Sonoran dog. Okay, check this out. It starts with a bacon-wrapped frankfurter, which, let's be honest, is already a win. But then, they load it up with pinto beans, onions, tomatoes, mayo, mustard, and a kick of jalapeno. This thing isn't just a hot dog, it's basically a bacon-wrapped bean bomb. And that's the real genius of it, right? The beans make it so hearty that it stops being a snack and becomes a full meal. It's no wonder that in a place like Tucson, a beast like this is going to outsell your plain old hot dog every single time. All right, from the border, we're heading way down south to the streets of Bogotá, Colombia, to check out their version, the Perro Caliente. And you better get ready for this, because it's a pineapple chip frenzy. You've got your sauces, of course, ketchup, mustard, mayo, but then pineapple chunks, crushed potato chips for crunch, and to top it all off, a fried quail egg. Yes, really. I know, it sounds wild, but that sweet, savory crunch totally works. It's a masterclass in texture. So much Latin American street food is about layering flavors to create something completely addictive. It's pure magic, and you just know this thing was made for social media. Okay, for our last stop in the Americas, we're headed to Sao Paulo, Brazil. And if you thought the last one was loaded, wait till you see the Cachorro Quente. This thing basically redefines the term. So, forget everything you know about a simple bun. This is a mountain of toppings. We're talking a creamy tomato sauce, corn, peas, a huge scoop of mashed potatoes, and a blanket of grated cheese. You can even add ham. It's just comforting chaos, and it is glorious. And people absolutely love this delicious excess. Get this, the city of Sao Paulo eats about 1 billion of these every year. That's how popular they are. This thing is so filling, it turns a little hot dog cart into a full-on dinner spot. Okay, let's switch gears. We're hopping across the Atlantic to Europe. We're going to leave that more is more idea behind for a bit and check out two totally different, but just as brilliant, takes on the hot dog. One all about ingenuity, the other about national obsession. First stop, Paris. You think elegance, right? Fine dining? Well, when it comes to the hot dog, it's actually all about clever, super convenient engineering. So, think about it. You've got your hot dog, you've got your fries. It's a classic combo. But how do you make it easier to eat while you're, walking around the city? The French solution is just chef's kiss. So simple, so brilliant. You take a split baguette, you stuff it with a frank and some cheese, and then, this is the best part, you just hide the fries right inside the bun. It is peak laziness meets genius. A perfect, portable, all-in-one meal. Okay, from the efficiency of Paris, we're gonna head way up north to Reykjavik, Iceland. And here, the hot dog isn't just a snack, it's a full-blown national treasure. So what makes it so special? Well, it starts with the frankfurter itself. It's made with lamb, which gives it this totally unique, rich flavor. Then you've got this incredible mix of toppings, sweet mustard, a creamy remoulade sauce, ketchup, and get this, both crispy fried and raw onions for that perfect crunch. And the result of all that? It's pretty jaw-dropping. Icelanders eat, on average, 12 kilograms. That's over 26 pounds of hot dogs per person per year. That's the most in the entire world. This isn't just a food, it's a national obsession, one born from getting creative with what you have. All right, for our grand finale, we're looking at a more modern fusion that totally changed the game. It really proves the hot dog is still evolving, right now. We're actually coming back to the US for this one, specifically to the food trucks of Los Angeles, which made this revolutionary creation famous, the Korean street dog.
And this thing is an absolute umami bomb. You start with a bacon-wrapped frank, okay? Then it's grilled and brushed with sweet and savory bulgogi sauce. And it's finished with some mayo, some ketchup, and a huge pile of sweet caramelized onions. The flavor is just incredible. This hot dog is the perfect example of how fusion can take a classic and just elevate it to a whole new level. This Korean-inspired style basically exploded onto the street food scene. I mean, some carts reported their sales literally tripled after they put this on the menu.
So after all that, what's the takeaway? I think it's pretty clear. The humble hot dog is so much more than just a sausage and a bun. It's a total blank canvas for creativity. I mean, we went from a bean bomb in Tucson to a lamb frank in Reykjavik. We saw how this one simple food can become a hearty meal, a crunchy masterpiece, or even a national icon. It just proves that culinary genius isn't always in some fancy restaurant. A lot of the time, it's right there on a street corner. So that brings us right back to the beginning. Is that classic American hot dog the best it can be? I think after this trip, we can all agree the answer is a definite no. The real question is, what wild topping are you going to try next?